Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to Diotior Productions, and welcome back to Stoneblock 4. Tiny tour time. 8 more nuclear reactors. I've extended the ice production, and the Empowerer lives over here now. Between episodes, I finished all the crafts we needed for the quantum crafting computer, so let's put that together. When that's done, we'll look into building that turbine. We can go the smallest possible size, but with the size of our reactor, we can go bigger.
And that hole, you think, oh, should we leave it alone? Should we back off? Should we play it safe? Nah, you think, let's make it bigger!
And then, if we have time at the end, we have some chickens to finish. Judging by the amount of antimatter we have, it may be a case of putting the chicken in there and waiting, because we need 20 buckets of antimatter. So, you may have seen in a past episode or two, there's a rather large hole in here. I will finish covering it with glass when we are done, but this is where our autocrafter is going to go. So if we get our glass, we put one here, and then we go 1, 2, 3, and then we go 1, 2, 3. So that's 7 along. Then if we grab our netherite stick and go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That is the structural glass for the bottom. I believe I am building this right. So in the middle, on the bottom, we will put our computer core. And then we'll put a multi-threader there. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll do it like this. So you can go there. You can go there. I mean, not that it matters. We'll never see the bottom again, because most of it is going to be filled up with the accelerators. So we get the structural glass all the way around the edge of it. And then we fill this in with accelerators. Okay. And then we top these ones. And then we go like this. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Then around the edge, we do the same. And then in the middle, finish that. And now we have a quantum supercomputer. Look at that. It has 3,094 cores. And 2 gigabytes. I think we are good. So that does mean that these 4, we don't need them anymore. So I know it seems a bit wasteful, but effectively we do that with them, and then we don't have to worry about them again. Nice. So that was nice and painless. So now we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 48 clear glass. And then if we grab our building gadget and tap that, and then we can just quite easily build to me. And now we have a floor with a computer and all of our crafts. It will generate a new CPU every time we need it. But you can see we are absolutely golden. Room looks empty now. So the smallest it can be with Steam is 256 buckets a tick, and it outputs 256 buckets a tick, and it'll hold 1,600 buckets, and it'll hold. But if we make it, because what are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're good. So if we do a 7 by 7, and I think it's 18 buckets. I think this is probably too much. 9 rotors, 165 vents. Damn. Okay, so realistically, if we do... Yeah, we'll do that. So, again, I'm going to have to write this down so I don't forget. 128 turbine casings, 2 valves, 133 vents, 1 rotational complex, 13 turbine rotors, 26 turbine blades, 48 pressure dispersers, 7 electromagnetic coils, 67 saturating condensers, and 411 structural glass. Then I gotta remember how to build the bloody thing. So if we start with, what is it? Turbine valve. 2. Turbine casing. 128. So that's that and that. Turbine vent. Got it. Turbine vent was 133. 1 rotational complex. 13 turbine rotors. 26 turbine blades. 48 pressure dispersers. 7 electromagnetic coils. 350 summit because we've already got 61. Then 67 saturating condensers. This should be everything I need to make a thingy. A thingy. So, now I just need to work out how to build the bloody thing. Okay, so I think I've found something. So what did I say? How wide did I say I was making this? Oh, I think I clicked the wrong button. I think I've set it to 9 wide. Which is 2 blocks wider. So we'll leave a gap. 3. So starting here, we get our casing, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I may have to move this. Update, we'll have to move that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I made it too wide. And then I need the structural glass on the bottom. Does it not work with structural glass? Oh, it does. I just can't see the preview of it. Okay, and then I will have to run a cable from up there. Not a cable, a bloody thing. So I might put this a little bit higher. So I think either way, the next job is to put 13 of these in a row, like thus. And then we put... Oh, that's easy. We just hold the click and it does that for us. That is cool. And then... So we take this up 13. So it's the same height as that. And then on that level... Sorry, the level above it. Yeah, so the level above where the turbine finishes, we add a surround. And then this middle bit we fill with glass. But what we'll do is be this one here. Oh, we might as well use the middle one here. So take this out and put our vent in, our port, and then take this one out here and put the valve there. And then we go like that, and that should do that, unless I have built this wrong, which I don't think I have. However, update, turbine vent. 2 of these sides need to be turned into... Actually, I won't do this side. I'll do the other 2. So this side and this side are turbine vents. We put our rotational complex on top of here. And then we get our pressure dispersers. And fill this layer in. I don't know where these are meant to go. Like that? Oh, bloody no. Because on the drawing, this is for a 5x5x9. And I accidentally made mine a little bit bigger than that. So I presume they go like that. And then turbine vents. Get our turbine casing again. So they definitely go in all four corners. And on this one, it shows 2 sides of 3 and then half of another side. And then everything else is casing. And then, but we get our saturating condenser. And fill this layer with the saturating condensers. And then the top layer has... Wait, nearly fell off. That. And then the top layer... I really think I've done something wrong here. Couldn't create flame. Invalid block 12, 12, 17. And now I've run out. How have I built this wrong? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Oh, is this top layer got to have... Okay, so swap these. Inner structure contains a legal block turbine vent at 13, 17, 7. Okay, then what's it meant to be? So is this whole layer meant to be saturizing condensers? Couldn't form. Electromagnetic core arrangement is malformed. Cores must be connected to rotational complex and adjacently connected. Motherfucker. There we go. Jesus. How do I get the steam into here then? Fission reactor steam ports can export into turbine valves. And turbine vents export water into reactor input ports. So I'm meant to, like, shove these together? I don't get it. Because that has to go on the top. I really don't get it. So we'll turn you off. Let it cool down. Get rid of all of this. Pull that out. Do you connect onto here? You do, okay. So if I get myself another reactor port, probably get rid of that system. But I'm gonna need to move you somewhere. I'll do the same design. At least these keep their information. Fill this in. Input only. So I need another turbine valve. So one goes there, and then one goes there. Okay, so that is now feeding into my power system. It's working. It's spinning very slowly because there's not a lot of steam in there. But the power is working. However, it's got a lot of water in it. But if I turn this on, it wasn't keeping up. It's not. Look, you can see the water level dropping. No, the water level's holding. No, we're good. Let's see. Okay, can we sustain 10? Okay, so all of a sudden, we're, yeah, that was quick. I didn't expect that to finish so quickly. Can we sustain 10 yet? I don't know what, sometimes it, like, will sustain 10, and then other times it just doesn't. And I don't get it. We'll keep it on 9. 9 seems like a safe number. But we have our turbine. It is spinning. Producing 668,000 FE a tick. If we have a look at our antimatter, because it's been chugging away. Oop, gotta turn this one, fluids and chemicals. We have a bucket of antimatter. Anyway, next on the list is, let me find the right box for it. So, like I said, next on the list, we have a couple more chickens to look at. First one, whoops, I can't even spell, is the chaos chicken. So we should have enough to make everything in here, and it's just whether I've got the system set up properly for it. So first of all, it's gonna make the 2 draconium chickens. 1,200 ticks in the bloody world engine. That's a lot. I could have bred them. I could have saved myself some trouble and pre-bred, because I've got the awakened draconium chicken. I'm an idiot. So, are you working? Yeah, you're charging. Okay, now we see if this injected tier 2 low. Because it... Oh, I tell you what I've forgotten to look at. I need the chaotic. Okay, so if we cancel that, pull you out of here, and put you back in here, take all of this out of here. So, if we have a look, we need the chaotic fusion injectors, which I 110% forgot was a thing. So this is a world engine craft, but sometimes it... What I can... So if I take these out, and then put these in the computer, and say, can I have... Yeah, so I'm missing the draconic fusion doofers. The autocrafts don't like reusing these for some reason. Okay, so I can set the recipe for them. But I'll need to put the recipe for these, and these work in here. So that's going to make those. And then you go in the world engine as well. Nope, that's the wrong one. So now, if I say chaos, apart from... I might have to adjust... Oh, no, that worked. No valid recipe. Why is there no valid recipe? What's... Oh, because that has put that there. So I may have just have to babysit these for a hot second. And yeah, so it's broken. So you are 60 Draconic Fusion, Heart, Wyvern Cores, Enderium. Okay, I'm going to change this to do not push. Do not push, because it keeps breaking. So you need 16 Enderium, 16 Wyvern Cores, 4 Dragon Hearts, and the 4 stands. Why? I don't get why you're broken. Oh, have I not done that? I don't think I've done that one yet. Okay, so where is this next world engine upgrade? Here. Okay, so... Before we get to chickens. Tidal mechanism having the only way to produce antimatter. Arcane scientists figured out that a particular arcane tool can capture antimatter produced from particle collisions. You will first need to expand your arcane knowledge and get your hands on this magic containment vessel imbued with otherworld energy. Trinity Gem will need some additional enhancements to survive the particle collision. A very high level of unbreaking and some blast protection should do the trick. The Arcane Catalyst can apply enchantments that go well beyond the normal enchantment level limits. To operate it will require 3 things. Steady supply of souls collected from nearby entities' deaths, or from harvesting soul flowers nearby. Steady supply of max vanilla level enchanted books to apply Unbreaking 3 or blast protection in this case. Soul stabilization for at least 2,550 souls. This is done by Directing speed upgraded endurance lasers and the arcane catalyst. Speed add-ons allow you to store more souls per catalyst. I have no idea what that means. Fortified containment device. Okay. Antimatter fragments. Ooh. Ah, you can just turn that into... So I need to get an empty Trinity gem, which means I need to go into occultism. Okay, so if we get our arcane catalyst, I need one of them. Make me one of them. I am not 100% sure what I'm meant to be doing with these things. Stable. Okay, so what did it say? It said something about a soul flower. Grown on soul soil contains a soul. Okay. That work? I have no idea how this works. Okay, that just put it up to 56 souls. Okay, but either way, I need to get to an empty Trinity gem. So I need an empty soul gem. Which is a fragile empty soul gem. Oh, that's frustrating that it's actually slightly bigger than the room I'm in. And I have to put some random crap down. And there's another block there as well. So what do you need? You need Ronza's contact. You need Strigor's higher binding. And you need a fragile empty soul gem. So you need that. I really don't get Ori Tech. I know I technically need 4 rooms. So you know what? Actually, what we're going to do... I don't know how to get rid of this. We'll leave this room as an empty. And we will make 4 new rooms along here. Okay, so it's been a hot second. Everything went wrong. I had to load it back up because I used a copy and paste gadget to try and build these rooms. Then I had to rebuild them like 3 or 4 times. And at one point, I accidentally deleted all of this and a few other bits. Had to go back. Yeah, it's been a thing. So, in the meantime, while I managed to get these rooms, which you will note are bigger than normal, they are 19 by 19 because that is the largest size we're going to need for occultism. Whether we need to get that far or not in all 4 of them, I don't know, but it's better to be prepared, ready to go. And I've also set up this little contraption in the corner. So we are automating. So if I, for example, need I can't even spell, the awakened feathers, I can go, oh, I will have 10 of those, please. And it will spirit, because I think it's called enspiriting, but I've just put bulk spiriting because it's easier and doesn't sound as weird. So we've got bulk spiriting sorted, and there are certain things that you can only crush the occultism way, and instead of having a little spirit running around, I've got, for example, I mean, the only one I've got set up is the calcite because I've started looking at all the chalk. So when we need more chalk, we just do this. You can see it doing the crush, and then it feeds through, and yada, yada, yada. So, what do we need occultism for? Well, we need to make this fragile empty soul gem, but for that, we need Ezivus's spectral compulsion. But for that, we need a book of binding for the folioite. I don't know how you spell that. But, which is just a craft, which is that. Yeah, so we can either make the book of bindings, or we can just do each individual craft like that. And then we need dictionaries of spirits. So what I will do, because I don't think I've got it set up yet, and it turns out we're going to need a lot more of them. Not that I have any space in here. I may have to check this one somewhere else. Oh, here works. So, close. I don't have any... You know what? Sod it. We're just going to go buy one. So, we are going to need to grab some cable from somewhere in here. There it is. And then we put proper water so that when I do this, that's full of water. And then we'll get our flux plug on the top. So it's got water and power now. It's just producing the fruit. So lock and do the thing. However, to get more Demon's Dream fruit, we can crush. Okay, there we go. So if we ever need more seeds, we can just craft them up. Awesome. What did I need the seeds for? I just looked at something that needed seeds. Oh yeah, to make the Dictionary of Spirits. So if we Dictionary of Spirits, Book of Binding, like that, and then like that. Okay, so we will turn this room here, which is for this one, which is Azuvius. I'm going to say it different every time. And we put this here. So this is just white and purple chalk and some candles. So we put our gold ritual ball in the middle. We only need 3 of these for now. So we get our white and our purple chalk. And all you do is right click the floor where it says, hey, can I have white chalk, please? And if you put it in the wrong place, that's what that's for. The brush. What have I missed? Because when you've, like, before you place it, it, like, hovers over everything. And then I just need... I made 9. I only need 8. Done. So what was it I needed? One of these books, iron, egg, glass. So 1, 2, 3, and then like that. Starting the ritual. Yes, you can speed it up. Awesome. So that is done. So the next one is Ronza's Contact. Sacrifice a villager or a player. Okay, so it took me a hot second to remember like which book I was actually looking for. It's called the Dictionary of Spirits to get into occultism. That's the one I was looking for. Yada yada yada. Okay. So we've done that. Third eye, yada yada yada. Spirit, you right click it with a Demon's Dream fruit and yada yada yada. Spirit Fire, we've done all of that. Divination Rod. Okay, I don't think we need that. Candles, there's lots of... I need to get a butcher knife to get tallow, but that's for the large candles. We don't really need that. Books of Binding. So prep, we've made the chalk, made the white chalk, we've made the brush, we've made the bowls. First ritual is... I don't know what this one is. First step by step. We'll start by placing the golden ritual bowl, yada yada yada. Oh, this is Aviar's Circle. At least 4 sacrificial bowls, but up to within 8 blocks. Okay, so and then we make a crusher. I'm not gonna. I mean, I know in the past I've automated these, but I'm not going to. So this one, we need 4 candles.
Here you are. 4 candles.
No, 4 candles.
Well, there you are. 4 candles.
No, 4 candles. Handles for forks.
Candle, 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 candle. Done. And then I need to put 4 sacrificial bowls down. And you need to get another one of those books of binding. Crusher. Iron, gold, copper, silver. So you put 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to get the book that we just made. And put that in the middle. Give it a little tap to speed it up a bit. And we made ourselves a little guy. And if we wanted, we could get... I know I've got it automated, but we could do that. And he takes the thing and gives me other cobblestone. That's not what I wanted to happen at all. Oh, because it's not bloody other stone, is it? It's calcite. I'm an idiot. But he's very slow. We have a faster thing. You know, he can go away. Okay, what's next? So that's done. Grey particles. Then it requires you to sacrifice certain things. More chalks, advanced chalks. Follow the progression in the pentacle, page 16. Follow the progression in pentacle page to get the 16 chalks and do all pentacles. Right-click on the fire with the chalk. We'll change the color of the flames. Die, die, die. It's muffin time. Where is my purple chalk? I know that, like, flame is, like, purple-ish already. But can it be purpler? It can be purpler. Yes. Okay, now we just have to sacrifice our pig. Death. Speed up the ritual a hot second. And kill this guy. And he's dead. But we got the demonic meat that we needed. So if we have a look into our chalk, we can now go like that. And we now have 2 chalks to go and finish off. So hop up here. And so we have 4 more to do. But that is a job for next time. With this last ritual complete, that is enough for today. We've had a massive, unexpected deep dive into occultism to get us towards our goal. Next time, hopefully we'll finish everything we need to do. Upgrade that one to the max, finish this one off, finish this one off, and finish that one off. And then we can move towards our black hole and the next world engine upgrade. So if you have liked what you've seen today, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Diotior, out.